And a happy 4th of July to all of you.
español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the drive.
From the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Tyler Anderson gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
The second so now into the box is Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details.
First offering. Popped him up. Hayes waits on it. One away.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
First offering on its way. Corey Ray comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now to the plate, here is Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wong is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as it's on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next bat. And he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That's a ball.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Reynolds on second. Moran on at first with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Digging in will be Omar Narvaez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Narvaez.
Pitch on the way.
Hey! He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play deep. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Now it'll be Manny Pena. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering.
Ball. That's inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting seventh,
Runner at
the
first
third baseman,
following the
number
error.
3.
And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Hernan Perez. No balls and a strike to count. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. He's
be cold.
Batting
Batting average fell
the
below
shortstop,
230, but that knock
Luis
might have put him in a positive
Urias.
frame of mind. Hopefully that's
Ball
the
one.
start of something big right now.
Luis Urias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Carson Kelly.
for the
And as you
Pirates,
check out his righty-lefty
catcher,
splits, no surprise that he
Carson
hits better against southpaws
Kelly.
than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but
0-1's
taken
the
for a
count.
strike. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring in
The second
Adam
baseman,
Frazier.
Adam
Yes, he'll take one up in the
Oh,
zone,
one.
but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
No, that's
Breaking
down.
ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey!
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. High in the air into shallow left center. Urias onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 8. The
All
third
right,
baseman,
guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game, the ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Brian Hayes digging in now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Next up is Tyler Anderson. First pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad
0-1's
one
the
there
count.
at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Leading off
Adrian
for the
Hauser.
Brewers, the pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying
got the
himself
count.
with a
0-2.
presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Again, a 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Long will stand in.
Colton
He popped out in his first
Wong.
trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
One out, nobody on.
I got the count, 1 and 2.
Here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Up next
At
from
the
Milwaukee.
plate now, Corey Ray.
The right
And the
fielder.
first pitch to him is in there for a called
0-1
strike
to the
one.
count.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He's going,
He's running.
He's
And
safe.
it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have
The
a little
center
chat
fielder,
about your
number 6.
approach. Not a lot of
Lorenzo
positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first with
He's out.
time to spare, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also
Leading
owe
up
a lot
for
of
the
credit to the
Pirates,
coaching staff for working
shortstop,
tirelessly with them
Trevor
every day to get them ready and keep improving.
Story.
Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Oh,
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other.
The
1
right
away.
fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
At the plate now is Starling Marte. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Ray waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. Ball 1
no
as
strike.
he lays off below the zone. Hit back up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pirates all set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Now the pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. The throw into second, but he'll be in there safe with a double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Striding in is Manny Pena, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1.
The
Both
count
clubs
is
with
1
3
and
hits
2
in the ballgame. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work, battling it out.
Number 3.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Manny Pena sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. So here is Colin Moran.
Leading up
Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman, Colin Moran.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number
Next
25.
it'll be Anthony Santander. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. The Pirates so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now
so with the
batting,
fly out there
catcher,
coming on the fastball,
Carson
seems like an appropriate time
Kelly.
to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. First offering on its way. Carson Kelly is the batter now as he looks at a ball.
Counts
1-0.
1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Adrian Hauser. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The batter, the right fielder, Corey Ray.
So stepping in is Corey Ray, the potential tying run for him at third base. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in next, Lorenzo Cain. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And to score from third, the tying run. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez.
That's inside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Adam Frazier. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Bryan. Hey.
1 out, base is empty, and up next is Key Bryan Hayes. And now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game.
No pitcher. Tyler.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So now to the plate, Tyler Anderson as he grounds 1 briskly to short. 1 there.
That's an out.
On to first as
He's
they
out.
get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So now to the plate, Manny Pena, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Manny Pena.
First pitch on its way. As he
That's
looks
outside.
at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing.
The third baseman,
you do that,
number 3,
and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
First pitch on the way. Popped up. Moran in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Urias.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Adrian Hauser. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball
Perhaps
2.
a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would
batter.
hope your leadoff man could
right
make
fielder.
a walk or leg out an
Starling.
infield single, but not in today's
Marte.
game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chasing after it is Ray. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Now here's the first offering.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined into right, a base hit. Story is on his way home. The tag, and he's safe. And the deficit is down to only one now.
The first baseman,
You love
number
the aggressive
19.
base running right there. It's
Colin.
not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit
Oh, that's
offline,
off
and
the
that
plate.
paid off right there.
Colin Moran is at the plate as he watches ball one. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kane going back. Still going back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box,
Now
Carson
batting,
Kelly.
catcher, Carson
A sinker to him finds the
Kelly.
zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 3 runs already home here. Into right field, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we
Now
can
batting,
say that
the
cold
second
streak is
baseman,
officially over.
Adam
That's his second hit of the game,
Frazier.
and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ladies
Brett
and gentlemen,
Anderson,
your
the
attention,
6'4"
please.
southpaw, comes in
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
to do
the
the
Brewers,
pitching.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
At the plate now, Adam Frazier, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong.
On a line, that's a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Your
Trevor
attention,
Cahill
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now
for
as he'll
the
make
Pirates.
his 35th appearance
Number
of the season.
35, Trevor Cahill.
To the plate now, Corey Ray.
Ball,
as
that's
the
out.
first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home is strike 2
2
swinging.
balls, 2 strikes.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Really important time for a strikeout there,
Now
guys.
batting,
Tying run at
the
first,
center
so
fielder,
objective number 1 is
Lorenzo
straining him on base.
King.
And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Lorenzo King.
upstairs.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Wong stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's ball
Didn't
2.
miss by much there, but it's just
I
a
got to
bit
count
high.
2-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run
The first
over at
baseman,
first
number
base.
10.
Now, with 2
Omar
outs, it becomes a lot more
Narvaez.
difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball
Here's
1.
a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite.
Ball
It's
1,
ball
no
1.
strike.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now batting,
So here now is
the left
Jackie
fielder.
Bradley. Not
Jackie
much in the way of
Bradley
productivity from him so far,
Ball
but he's got
in.
a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Foul.
Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Jackie Bradley Jr. has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Manny Pena.
The catcher,
As the
number
first
9.
pitch to him is swung on and
Manny
missed for strike 1.
Pena.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The third baseman, number 3, Hernan Perez.
In now, Hernan Perez. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Brewers 7 and the Buccos 4. And now, Ryan Hayes. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2.
The count is 1-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Your attention,
Aguilar
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the offering.
Jesus Aguilar.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Anderson has compiled over 65 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Trevor Story steps in now. Came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Story.
First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball
The right
season.
fielder.
Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. He knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Now the 0-1. Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in Christian Yelich. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the
Milwaukee. Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Michael.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Up next, Colton Wong. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome.
2 balls,
Dan,
no
Dero,
strike.
what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your
Devin
attention,
Williams
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Brewers.
half of the 8th.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Brian Reynolds will be the
Leading
first
up
one to greet
for
him
the
here as he'll be
Pirates,
forced to turn
the
around
center
and hit
fielder,
from the left side now.
Brian Reynolds.
Now here's the pitch.
Aye! 0-1.
Tries to
Inside
shave
ball.
the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was
The
way
first
behind him.
baseman,
When the
number
swing came
19.
through the zone. I have to think he
Colin
was looking for something
Moran.
off speed, and he
That's
just
a ball.
couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Colin Moran comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot down the line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back,
left
change
fielder,
up,
number
middle of the
25.
plate, usually gets
Anthony
deposited in the seats.
Santander.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Up next for the Buccos, Carson Kelly. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Can't
Ball,
find the
exit
zone
tag.
there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's in.
Off-speed
Ball
pitch
two.
just missed inside.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 home. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Now the payoff pitch home. Moran over at second. Santander is over at first with one away. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He's
Runner
safe.
from second crosses the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several
Up
hits
next to
at
the
bat
Pirates.
right there. He threw everything
The
but
second
the
baseman,
kitchen sink. And he was
Adam
still able to get an RBI base.
Frazier.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Adam Frazier.
Counts
A ball
1-0.
and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Eric Yardley is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Nope, that's
he'll
down.
take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Pirates, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The set and the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. Rico Chavez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Lorenzo Kane is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded down the third baseline on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's out number one.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder.
Big at-bat now, and here is Jackie Bradley Jr. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Ready with another two-strike offering. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and that's the third out. Milwaukee leaves one, still tied 7-7. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Haynes back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And stepping in, Brian Reynolds struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This remains a 7-all tie. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hernan Perez. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The bat
to plate now, Luis Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
2-2.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here, and he takes strike 2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers strand 1, still tied 7-7. Zach Godley comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Zach Godley.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and here comes the first baseman, Colin Moran.
The first baseman,
and the pitch.
Colin Moran.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Perez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, here is Anthony Santander. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2-1 to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Carson Kelly stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder to the track. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero, and this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
To 7, the final score in this ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Rico Chavez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-7. As of today, the Pirates sit in first place in the National League's Central Division, while the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. Tyson Miller got his 3rd win this season as the Cubs got past the Reds 3-2. As of right now, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League's Central Division, and the Cubs are 3rd in the division. The Redbirds had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-1. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Atlanta Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are 4th in the division. The Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 5-1. They now have 5 straight wins. In the standings, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. As of today, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East, while the Dodgers are atop the NL West. Zach Gallen got the win number 7 thus far as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 7-4. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West, and the Giants are 3rd in the division. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 10-3. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 1st place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are 4th in the division. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. In the standings, the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Mets sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Stros got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-3. As of right now, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. Tyler Alexander won his 4th game thus far, leading the Tigers to the win over the White Sox 2-1. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 4th in the division. The Royals relief pitcher, number 54, got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping the Royals push past the Twins 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Twins are atop the division. Freddie Galvis was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 5-2. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. At the start of the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. As of right now, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. Marco Gonzalez earned win number 7 this season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Rangers are 4th in the division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Atlanta Braves. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the
Leading
ERA
off tonight for
is
Atlanta,
in the fours
the
coming into the
baseman.
start, but he's actually a
Ozzie.
fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while,
First
he can
pitch,
throw some decent
7-0-7.
games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here's a pop-up now. Anderson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
So no need to wait, as here he is. Polanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Leading up
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. This team's
the left fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Nope,
Good job
down.
of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And now here is Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting
Next,
fourth,
it'll be Brian
the first
Anderson,
baseman,
currently 9th
Brian
in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Anderson.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep score.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Now into the box, Austin Riley. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Austin
Wheels
Riley.
and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that. But then you take him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 13.
Infield in the overshift
Ronald
here. Now
Acuna.
the pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit high and deep to right center. Marte on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hey! Full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Rounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout.
Batting
Some
eight,
guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. High and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The batter will be Christian Pache, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way.
Yeah!
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So here now's the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher, number 40.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Grounded to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Off-speed pitch
The count
in the
is
dirt
1
as
and
he
2.
takes it for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep
I got the
bouncing.
count,
If they're going
2
to
and
swing
2.
at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Sandy Alcantara. He'll look to get something
Pirates,
going here in this scoreless
the
ball
pitcher,
game.
Sandy Alcantara.
Pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alcantara has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, the
Trevor
shortstop,
Story steps in now.
Trevor
It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild and he gets away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is
Now
driving one
batting,
into the
left
gap
fielder,
like that. He hustled out of the
Gregory.
box knowing he was guaranteed a double,
Blanco.
but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Gregory Polanco.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball 1. The average
Counts
sits
1-0.
294, 25 homers, and 51 runs batted in.
Ball.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
3-0.
He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 to him now. And
Nope.
this misses
Ball
for
4.
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the right fielder, Starling.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And now the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2.
1 ball,
swinging.
2 strikes.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Lays
2-2,
off. 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. On a line to shortstop.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help.
The
How
first
about
baseman,
this? This infielder
Brian
makes a terrific catch on this line
Anderson.
drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
The
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Swanson.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Nope,
With this
that's a
guy's
ball.
big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going
1
and
ball,
get a
2
little
strikes
bit
to
more
count.
aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the
Ball 1,
game
no
right now.
strike.
Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go
No, that's
about his
low.
business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too
Count
late.
2-1.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the 2-1 home. And
Oh,
it
that's
misses.
just out.
3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading up,
Coming
for the
forward,
Pirates,
the veteran outfielder,
the center
Yoenis
fielder.
Cespedes.
The old
Yoenis
adage, pitching and defense have been
Cespedes.
stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Nope.
And he'll
Ball
hold
1.
off on the slider here to start
Count
the
1-0.
at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull
1-1.
it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No
You got
offer
2
on
balls,
that one.
1
2
strike.
balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's fallen
balls,
behind
1
now,
strike.
3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
0-1's the count.
No balls and a strike to count. Little dribbler up the first baseline.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, the double play.
It's hard
now
to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Marte has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first offering. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And
ball that's
ball
outside.
1. And this is taken for a called strike.
The count
that's
is
a tough
1-2.
call. Now 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Cespedes going back into the bushes and gone.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Into the box now, Christian Pache.
The center
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike
2 balls,
now.
1 strike.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And up next is Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Key Bryant.
He'll take
Ball
a look at
one,
the
no
slider in the
trade.
dirt, and it's ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your
pitcher,
job is
number
to get on in
22.
front of him. This should be
Sandy.
interesting. Does he get the bunt sign?
Alcantara.
Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara.
Ball one.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now he'll step out at the
I'm
plate
out.
and reassess things here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed,
One
and that's
ball,
strike
one strike.
one. Runner goes for second. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor
Riding
Story.
in is Trevor Story, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. And she'll take strike one on the inside corner.
0-1.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Digging
The
in
left
next,
fielder, number
Gregory
29.
Polanco, trying to bring in the
Gregory
tying run from third here.
Polanco.
Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, the beat goes on
Darling.
with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No
Marte.
doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike
Leading
Soroka.
off for the
Comes
Braves,
into this at-bat 0
the
for
pitcher,
1 in the
number
ball
40.
game.
Mike
And now the
Soroka.
first pitch.
Aye.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Really pulled
That's
that one
inside.
across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch
I got 2-1
recognition to
the
let
count.
that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And very
Got
quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Stepping up is Dansby Swanson. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And no
Counts
swing
1-0.
apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A
The
base
center
hit away
fielder.
from coming across.
Go ahead.
I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
Ball, that's outside.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention,
Jackson
please.
takes over on the
Now
mound
pitching
here with
for the
nobody
Braves.
out in the 6th inning.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
At the plate now,
The batter, number 7. Second
Take a
baseman.
look at a pitch too low.
Cattell.
It's ball 1. A hit and
Marte.
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
That's off the
wide,
plate.
2-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing
The
all
catcher,
the way,
number
gets
28.
his hands quickly through the zone,
Francisco.
and just rips it down the left field line.
Mejia.
Just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia.
Ball 1.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy,
The
D-Roll,
third
when you're
baseman,
starting
number
to swing it like
13.
this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a
Ryan.
new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early. They're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
On to Freeman, a double play.
The pitcher, number
Into
22.
the box, Sandy Alcantara. He laid down a
Alcantara.
sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ball
The
1.
pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Now a big fastball,
one
and
ball,
he's
one
well
strike.
behind it with the swing.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Had him off stride that
1
time,
ball,
and
2
it's
strikes,
1 and
count.
2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And another foul ball. Marte at third with 2 away. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Leading
He's
off for
hitless in
Atlanta,
his 2 at-bats
The
so
first
far.
baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs. Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And it's quickly 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, has 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No balls and 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
The right fielder, number 13.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. 1-0 the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he misses 2-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with another 2-2.
The count's full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now 2-0. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Cahill.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Now playing center field.
Ender Inciarte will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. A ball and no strikes. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Freeman over to his right. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. And
Starling.
he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now the first pitch.
That's outside.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Nope.
3-0. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ender and Ciarte will be the next to bat. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. first delivery to him. Pops this one up. Hayes moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now at the plate is Yoenis Cespedes for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Cespedes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
That's
number
exactly
7,
what they wanted
second
out of that
baseman,
pitch up in the zone.
Patel.
They took him up the ladder, and
Marte.
he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher,
and now
number
they've requested
28.
some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still tied 3-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse.
Inside,
He's
ball
got
3.
to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The left fielder.
Here's the first
20.
pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone.
Outside,
Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Grounded up the first baseline. Right to him. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch.
Riley.
The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Standing in now, Travis
Up next
d'Arnaud.
for Atlanta.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Travis
He could really use a
d'Arnaud.
knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit down the line at first. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Sharp ground ball to third. Speared on the dive. He's out.
Got him.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll give way to the third baseman. Brian Hayes. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. High and deep to right center. Inciarte on the run. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Brian Reynolds will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
That evens it up 1-1. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And there he goes towards second. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. swing blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor Cahill earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Cahill. His record is now 7-4. The loss goes to Will Smith. He falls to 0-1.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, win his 4th this season as Cincinnati bested the Royals.